Rich. I'm 48 years old from Mount Mead, Ohio. My wife Jen and I, we've been married a little over 5 years. We have 4 kids between us. My COVID journey began March 9th. I traveled with a group of 15 other linemen from Ohio down to a small village in north central Guatemala. We were electrifying a village that's never had power before. The trip got cut short. March 18th, we flew back to Columbus, Ohio. Right when I got off the plane, I started with stomach issues, diarrhea. Thought it was from what maybe we had for dinner the night before and all the traveling. March 23rd is when the fever started. For 12 days, I just continued to go downhill. My whole body hurt, my body was shake, but then gradually my breathing kept deteriorating. Went to my doctor, he gave me a flu test, which I was negative, and he prescribed azithromycin, so I had started on that. I tried 4 times to get the COVID test and was refused every time. And I was just continuing to deteriorate. I was getting very weak. I was breathing heavy. It was short, quick breaths. My chest hurt. I got up to go to the bathroom and it just took it out of me. And taking a shower, I had to sit.
It was really scary. He was struggling to breathe. Every day I was watching him go downhill. And I just, we didn't know what the outcome was going to be.
I thought I was going to go into the ER. I thought I was going to get on a ventilator. And I thought I wasn't coming out. My stepdaughter, she was starting to cry. She said, "You're getting worse. You need to do something." My wife took me to the ER. They did chest x-rays, found out that I had pneumonia in my left lung. They did the COVID test. About 5 hours later is when I got the positive result. As soon as I found out I was positive, I called my wife. I broke down, I was scared. I just wanted to breathe, and I didn't want to be on a ventilator to breathe. I mean, you see on TV and they're showing all these people in the ICU on ventilators, and they show, I think it was in New York, where they had a semi-trailer, refrigerated one, where they're taking people that have passed away and putting them in there, and I'm thinking, man, is this going to happen to me? I did think it was a death sentence. All I saw on the news was the negative about it. You don't hear stories about asymptomatic people. You don't hear the stories about the people that are recovering and going home, or the people that might just, have a sore throat and lose their taste for a few days. All you see on the news is people dying from it. I remember starting the hydroxychloroquine pills. They just gave them to me. And I was getting the azithromycin. Started that late Friday evening. Within 24 hours, they were dialing back the oxygen. I mean, I looked like a brand new person almost. Within 36 hours, I was ready to eat. I believe it was the second day I was in the hospital, I was able to get up and I changed my clothes myself. I brushed my teeth, I shaved, and 2 or 3 days before that, I couldn't do anything. I was in there 4 days and no ventilator. I went home, and April 20th, I go back to work. I wasn't 100%, but I went back to work. I lost 19 pounds. And I truly believe that combination of medicine saved me. I do.
I knew that he was getting meds in the hospital that were helping, and he was improving. I was so excited to know that he was feeling better after watching him struggle for 12 days that he was at home, and I was so happy that he was feeling better, and I was so ready to get him home.
Because I was already on the other azithromycin before. And then you pair it with hydroxychloroquine and it worked.
This is a treatment regimen that's very simple, and it should be in the hands of the American people.
And when I saw the Frontline Doctor video, I felt like they were speaking about me, you know? They were telling about a drug that saved me.
The difficult aspect of this is that at the moment, because of politics, it's being blocked from doctors prescribing it, and it's being blocked from pharmacists releasing it. They've been empowered to overrule the doctor's opinion.
I'm not here to push the drug. I'm not here to say that it'll work for everyone. I'm just here to say that it worked for me. It worked for me. It saved others. I believe it can continue to save people. And to ban a drug like this would be just ridiculous. It's cheap and it works. My prescription was like for 6 pills, it was $1.67. Between the azithromycin and the hydroxy, with the shot I was getting in my stomach, but that combination of azithromycin and hydroxychloroquine saved me, and I will always believe that.